This is a quick video that might help you if you've got a problem with your Bose X Aviation headset. So this was a fault that I came across on a friend's headset where the audio quality went down when the A&R was turned on. So in the passive mode the sound was okay, but as soon as you pressed the power on button and the LED started flashing, then the audio quality became much worse. And so investigation showed the following. So this isn't the exact unit, but this is another one that I've got. So I've taken this one out of the battery case. So it's just a regular Bose X. Okay, so this is the circuit board you'll find. And the problem was with some contamination on the PCB, which was stopping the minus 10 volt supply, which is used by the OPAMPs to produce the audio signal. So all I've got is a bench power supply, so I've set that to 3 volts, and you can see with it running the LED is on. Okay, and you can see the kind of current that it draws. Okay, now obviously I've disconnected the headset from it, so there's no load on it. Now I've just got a voltmeter here, so you can see there's no voltage at the moment. Now this is the problem area in here, so let me get the scope on it. There we go. So you can see there is the minus 10 volt supply, so it's minus 9.7. So that's giving the negative supply to this op amp here, which is used to amplify the audio when the A&R is on. Now obviously if you're taking this apart you need to be very careful. This is all very delicate. You've got a delicate ribbon cable here that's prone to damage, and there's a lot of bits that can be broken, including the plastic case. These can turn brittle, so the screw holes in here can break, so you need to be very, very careful. The positive and negative wires for the batteries, those are wrapped around the cables as well, and they've got glue on them, so you'll have to be very careful taking those off. Now I've just tacked on a couple of wires here, so the board is labelled underneath. That's negative, that's positive. Obviously 3 volts is the maximum that you should put into this, and that would allow you to power it up. Now obviously you could do it with the battery cables on, with the battery supply, and then just use a normal multimeter and look on the right hand side of that little capacitor down there. If I zoom in, there we go. I'll just point to it again. This point here is where you'll see the minus 10. Okay, now obviously it will have some conformal coating on it, so you might have to just scratch away a little bit to make the connection to check that it's there. This is the chip, the charge pump that generates that supply, and the problem I found was that there was contamination on these pins here. So I just used a bit of IPA and a toothbrush and just gently cleaned it off. Now you need to be careful with the IPA because you might end up damaging all the conformal coating, so just be careful. Now you could obviously recoat the board afterwards if you wish, but if you're going to keep it dry it should be okay. So hopefully that will help someone else fix their Bose X headset. I don't know how common this is, probably not that common, but it's quite a simple circuit. It's just a microcontroller here, amplifier here, charge pump in here to generate the negative supply, and some power supplies up here. Okay, so it is fairly simple. And then obviously you've got the power on off button on the back and the volume controls. So hopefully that is of some use to someone.